Hi, Julie Rader here, just to discuss the weekly astrological forecast starting on Monday, the 18th of October. Well, Monday is the moon's day, and the moon will be in Aries, and this Aries moon is ramping up for its full moon, and that's the biggest energy of the week. So, this astrological report will be a shorter one, and I highly recommend watching my full moon, Aries full moon video to get a lot more information of the energy coming up with this full moon and how it will affect you specifically in your sign. So, starting off on Monday with this moon in Aries, this is also the day where Mercury goes direct. So, the day we have been waiting for. Although, when the planets station to either go retrograde or direct, we often feel the energy most intensely at that time. So it still has its shadow period before we're completely out of Mercury retrograde season, but at least it's not moving backwards anymore. Well, it only appears to be moving backwards, but Monday is a day. Mercury's moving, stationing to go direct again. Aries moon, get everything done on your to-do list. Day to run all your errands. Do kind of an intense workout. Kind of sweat, get things going. Begin to move that energy because I'm sure you are feeling the ramping up of this full moon that we're going to have on Wednesday. So on Tuesday, moon is in Aries still. It makes a beautiful trine to Venus. Tuesday is the day of Mars. And then the Aries moon sextiles Jupiter. So the beginning of the day the moon has some really beautiful aspects to the greater and lesser benefics. The beautiful in ancient astrology, the benefics, the planets that bestow blessings upon us. And remember, the moon, when it makes these aspects, they're very quick moving. The new and the full moon have a much longer lasting effect, and they happen monthly, of course. But then later in the day, it's Mars's day. There is an opposition of the moon in Aries to Mars. This is at the end of the day here in Pacific time. For some of you in other parts of the world or even other parts of the country here in the US, this will be happening in the middle of the night or early morning for you on Wednesday. This is a big aspect. It's just the moon aspecting, but it's in opposition to Mars on Mars's day. Mars is the ruler of Aries. The moon is in Aries, and it is getting ready on Wednesday for this full moon. So starting the beginning of the week, we already have the moon in Aries. So we'll start to feel that energy ramping up when the moon's in Aries, just in general, or if somebody is born with an Aries moon, tend to be maybe sometimes a little short-tempered. However, they feel much better once the steam has been released. However, everyone else then has to deal with the effects of it. That's kind of what this week is like for us, honestly. Wednesday, we get to Wednesday, and it's the full moon in Aries. Aries full moon is always a big one because Aries is, it's the sign of the aggressor, the leader, but also of war, aggression. So when we have a full moon, this energy is really amplified. Last year on the Aries full moon, I got into a car wreck. I still am having issues with my shoulder. A year later from it, my car was totaled. That's kind of the energy of the Aries full moon. So we really, really need to slow down, take some deep breaths, do not overschedule that day. The last aspect that the moon in Aries is going to have is going to be a square to Pluto, which is all about death and rebirth and transformation. This full moon's a big one. Schedule lightly this week, if at all possible. Even though the moon, we're all excited. I mean, Mercury is going direct. Keep the schedule as light as you can. Then on Thursday, the moon will be in Taurus. We're like, whew, at least we got through that Aries moon. But its first aspect is a square to Saturn in Aquarius. The moon is going to be dealing with this energy that Uranus has been dealing with all year long. And then the moon becomes conjunct Uranus. Uranus is expect the unexpected. The moon in Taurus, one thing steady, easy breezy. Uranus is like, not so easy. Let's just kind of shake things up a little bit emotionally. Quick moving transit. We'll be feeling that one for about a day. And then Mars is going to be squaring Pluto and Capricorn. This is a big one. This is the biggest aspect of Thursday for sure, and a big aspect of the week. So Mars in Libra. Mars in Libra is really fighting for justice, wanting balance in our lives. And Pluto in Capricorn is all about restructuring everything and breaking down what's no longer working. So Thursday has the potential to be a bit of a power struggle kind of day. Actually, the entire week does. Then on Friday, the sun moves into Scorpio. So the sun has been in Libra and now it's moving into Scorpio. Scorpio is the great detective of the zodiac. We now, with Mercury going direct, things may come to light, secrets may be revealed, things that were uncovered, or now we're going to really get to the root of what's going on, potentially. And then Saturday, we have the moon in Gemini, and then it's conjunct to the North Node. Moon is all about, Gemini moon is all about communication and travel. When it's conjunct to the North Node, we could then again, there could be things communicated to us that help us determine and make decisions on which way to go, our true destiny. And then the moon will trine Saturn. And so this is really a day on Saturday. And then there's going to be a sextile to Chiron. But the moon and Gemini on Saturday and even Sunday, really early Sunday, get the things done you need to as far as communication. Go through your emails, make the calls you need to make. Check off all the to-do list communication wise on Saturday. Early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, check off all the errands, those type things. End of the week, weekend, do all the communication type of to-do list items. And then on Sunday, the moon, it makes a trine, a beautiful aspect to Mercury. Then it opposes Venus and squares Neptune. So really, if we can spend some time in meditation, do something that is going to open us up to listening to our own inner guidance, that's really, anytime there's an aspect to Neptune, that's going to give us clarity as opposed to the shadow side where we feel a bit foggy. And then at the end of the day, the moon makes a beautiful trine to Jupiter. So as long as we can stay in this, okay, let's listen to our inner guidance. Let's see what comes up and what feels like our own truth, rather than listening to what everybody else has to say. So that's the energy on Sunday. Really go inward and listen to your own inner guidance. If you're at all interested, on Sunday, I'm doing a yoga and astrology series, starting a 7-week series. Would love to have you join. There's a link down below. Thanks for joining.